Okay na yan. Oh. Okay na. Okay, ulit. Okay. So, present continuous, ulitin ko. So, present continuous or ibang term, ang tawag dyan is present perfect. Sorry, present perfect. Present progressive. Okay? Progressive, nagpo-progress. Continuous. Okay? Ang formula dyan is subject. Okay? Depende kung ang subject is singular or plural plus verb ing. So, for example, he, she, it. Pronoun yun, ha? O, lagyan natin ng noun. Julian. Okay? Diba? Prince. Kenneth. For example, Angel. Micaela. Okay? Johnny. Marius. For example. Carlos. Okay? Yung he or she or it. Is yon, diba? The learners, the student, the reviewers, the constituents. Okay? Plural yon, kaya are ang kasunod nun. Plus verb ing. Okay, ngayon, alam na natin yung formula ng present continuous. Tama. Okay. Kailan ba natin ginagamit ang present continuous? Okay, raise hand. Ano ba yan? Elaine, Marie? Hindi naman ata kayo allowed magsalita no? Napipindot nyo lang. Kailan ba natin ginagamit si present continuous? Okay, ano yung condition? Number one condition is if the action is happening at this time of speaking. Okay, sabi ko nga, kung may pupunta dito sa kwarto namin at makikita ako, for example, ng nanay ko, ng asawa ko, ng anak ko, okay, sasabihin ng anak ko that my mom, my yan, okay? My mom is teaching English. My mom, singular, is teaching. Kasi yung verb ko is teach, so verb ing, teaching English. Kasi as of this now, as of 9:59 p.m., nagtuturo ako ng English. Okay? Sige. So, halimbawa sa inyo, may nakakita ngayon sa inyo, napadaan dyan sa likod ninyo, for example. Okay. She, or hindi ko naman alam mga pangalan ninyo, for example, Elaine Marie is writing her notes. Okay? Diba? At this time of speaking. Glenn, for example. Glenn is attentively listening. Well, yung attentively, inad lang yun. Pero sige, kung formula, wise tayo. Glenn isa lang siya. So Glenn is listening to his coach. Diba? Next, sino pa? Napaimanan dito.
Kami daw tumatay.
Yay, na ano ka. Okay. Mitzrael. Mitzrael is, anong ginagawa ni Mitzrael? For example, is jotting down notes or writing his notes. Okay, kasi ngayon mismo, habang nagsasalita ako, or kung meron kayong habang nag-pass by dyan sa inyo yung magdi-describe sa inyo, o anong ginagawa, for example, ni Okay. Anong ginagawa, for example, ni Ana? Ana Camis ba to? Ana is listening. Ana is studying her lesson. Kasi ngayon, nag-aaral siya at this time. Are we clear po sa present continuous? Are we clear po? Isa namang heart react dyan. Heart react naman po dyan. Okay. Next. Okay, so for example, ayan, may mga makikita kayo, we are eating dinner, I am drinking my coffee, for example. I am teaching a lesson right now. We, marami kaya are plus verb ing, eating, eat, eats, di ba? Kung S form of the verb yon, ang eat, eats, tama? Pagka verb ing, eat, eating, okay? Pero pag V1, V2, eat, past tense, ate, past participle eaten. Nagigets niyo ako? Kasi yung verb na yan, may mga gamit, may mga conditions. Are we clear? Okay, we are eating dinner. Halimbawa, kumakain kami ngayon, nakita kami ng kapitbahay namin, or ngayon, anong ginagawa niyo? What you're doing? We are eating dinner. Kasi ngayon. Okay? Action happening now. It's raining outside, okay? So, kung ngayon ang umuulan, sabihin mo, oh, it's raining cats and dogs. Okay, ibig sabihin malakas ang ulan. Ngayon yun. Kapag kailan pa natin, we are playing right now. Okay, sana hindi ML yan. Okay. Yes, very good. Thank you. Yes, you can also try to construct sentence using this. Yan, mas maganda yan, better yan. Try to construct sentence using this formula para naaano nyo, naaalala ninyo. Very good yan. Okay? Kailan pa natin ginagamit ang verb ing sa mga temporary action? So for example, Clarence is learning to play piano. Okay? Temporary activities or action. Lumabasa. Next, I am watching the movie at the moment. So makikakita kayo ng mga pananda right now, at the moment, okay? And yon, makikita niyo yung mga pananda talaga. Next, my mom is staying with us for a couple of days. So may temporary activities. Okay? Next, condition, changes taking place right now. O yung mga pagbabago na nagaganap ngayon, verb, present continuous ang ginagamit natin. So for example, alam niyo real videos, di ba? Of course, you know real videos. Tambay kayo dyan. Okay? Di ba? So real videos, okay, are becoming very popular. So may mga changes these days. Real videos, plural. Siyempre, are. Kasi nakasunod ba tayo sa formula? Yes po. Become, became, become, becoming. Okay? Very popular these days. Okay? Kasi ang condition niya, yung changes is taking place na nangyayari ngayon din. Okay? Are we clear po? Yes. Okay. The price of meat, ang presyo ng karne, okay, nangyayari yung mga pagbabago, di ba, is increasing. Okay, para lang siyang, nakalimutan ko tuloy na, nagbabasa kasi ako habang nagdi-discuss, kaya ano, we are learning English subject. We are learning, okay, yes, pwede yan. The price of meat is increasing. Okay. Changes taking place right now. Experts say, okay, that the earth, tingnan nyo to, ito medyo tricky to. Look at this one na. Experts say, okay, okay, say that the earth is getting warmer, okay. Now class, ma'am, nasaan ang subject dyan? Nasaan ang subject? Okay. Asan ang subject sa sentence letter I? Yung earth pa din. Yes, okay. Kasi kahit wala naman, paano nyo malalaman na yun yung subject at hindi yung expert ang subject, okay? Kahit mawala naman yung the expert says, the earth is getting warmer, stands alone. Pero hindi magi-stand alone ng expert say that, okay? 'Di ba? Okay? Hindi. So ano ba yung getting warmer? Yung expert ba? Hindi, yung earth. Kaya importanteng ma-identify talaga natin ang subject. Okay, so the earth, okay, for example, wala na yung expert says, pero tama pa rin naman ang grammar niya. The earth happens to be singular, kaya singular siya, is, okay, plus verb ing getting. Okay, warmer. Ano yan? Get, got, diba? Got. Okay, so getting is yung verb ing niya. Are we clear po? Okay, yes. Not really tumukoy. Ano yan? intervening phrase, okay? Intervening phrase, ibig sabihin yung as much as possible, together with, okay? Yan yung kahit mawala siya sa sentence, may mag-stand alone talaga. Pwede mag-stand alone as a sentence yung subject and yung predicate. So, ang subject talaga dito is yung earth. Okay, so bakit? Sino ba yung nag-getting warmer? Yun yung predicate, is getting warmer. Nagbibigay siya ng details about the subject. Are we clear po? Clear po tayo doon. Okay, next. Okay, tapos na tayo. Ano lang to, past simple naman tayo. Okay, kanina, diniscuss natin yung present simple. Dito naman, past simple. Okay, sa present, dalawa yung diniscuss natin. Present simple tsaka present, continuous or present progressive. Now, sa past naman tayo. Past simple tsaka past progressive or past continuous. Okay. Sa past simple, past siya, diba? Okay. Ang formula niya, okay, ang formula niya is subject plus verb. Yon. Ang kagandahan kasi class sa past tense, regardless if the subject is singular or plural, parehas lang. Okay? Ang gagamitin mo. So for example, yung ibibigay natin, regardless, sa past lang yan ha, sa present hindi. Okay. Kaya nga ang formula, subject, regardless if it is singular or plural, okay, plus verb. Okay? Verb na naka-past tense ha. So for example, eat, ate, eaten. Drive, drove, driven. Okay, 'di ba? Write, wrote, written. Drive, drove, driven. See, saw, seen. Teach, taught, taught. Okay, 'di ba? Are we clear? Ring, rang, rang. Okay, what else? Okay, yun. Naka-past tense siya or yung ibang term, ang tawag dyan V2 kasi V1 yung base form, yung salatang ugat, V2 yung past tense, and V3 yung past participle. Okay? Kailan natin ginagamit ang past simple? If the action is completed in the past. Completed actions in the past. For example, I played volleyball with my cousins last night. So makikita mo na tapos na yung action. Bakit? Last night. Last Sunday rather. I played volleyball with my cousins last night. They played volleyball with my cousins last night. Oh, 'di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, sa past tense, okay? Sa past simple, regardless if the subject is singular or plural, ganun pa din 'yon. Okay? Palitan natin 'yan ng plural. We played basketball with my cousins last night. Okay, 'di ba? Yeah. Charlotte, singular, gave me a present for our anniversary. Okay. Then we do have this what we call irregular verbs. Ayan yun. V1, V2, V3. Give, gave, given. Okay. Ang irregular verb, okay, daanan na lang natin. Okay. Irregular verb siya kapag nagbabago ng spelling. Para siyang noun. Di ba yung noun? May irregularity din. Okay. Kapag nag-change ng spelling, ang noun, lalo na pag nagiging plural, irregular noun. So, ganun din si verb. Ganun din si adjective. Okay? Paano ulit natin ma-identify kung irregular ang verb niya? Number one, palagi yan, pag nag-change ng spelling, give. Okay? Yung play ba, irregular? Hindi po. Regular po siya. Bakit? Dinagdagan lang naman siya ng ed. or ng verb ing, pero it's still plain, dinagdagan lang siya. Pero yung give, for example, nag-change talaga ng spelling from I to A. Gave, di ba? Naging give na siya, given. Give, gave, given. Okay? So, irregular verb siya. Built, built. Okay? And, kailan nangyayari ulit? Come, came, come. Okay? So, nag-change siya ng spelling. Kaya siya irregular. Yes, eat, ate, eaten. Okay? Pag irregular siya kapag yung past tense na nag-change ng spelling. At, tulad ng verb, okay, ng noun, for example. Okay? We received. Okay? Received. We, plural, received the delivery last night, kagabi. Okay? My father built this house in 2002. Ana Marie. Okay? In 2002. Okay, my father, okay, pumapasok ulit dito yung preposition na in, di ba? In 2002 kasi year. My father built this house in 2022. So, past na yung action. Completed actions in the past. Chris lived in Canada for 2 years. Okay. Okay. So, okay na tayo sa past, simple past, class, kasi pupunta na tayo sa past continuous. Sige, magbibigay ako ng 5 seconds. Okay lang yun. Okay lang naman. Ano ba ang delay? Yung audio ko? What delay are you talking about, class? Hindi naman. Ito, pumapasok agad. Kaya nga ako nakakasagot ako sa ganyan. Okay, stop ko then reshare ko ulit. Mhm. Let me share your my screen. No, 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 no. Okay. So, okay na? Ito naman, past continuous. So, kanina, past simple, di ba? Ngayon, past continuous. Kanina, may present simple at may present continuous. Okay? Kapag yung pangyayari is ngayon nagaganap kanina sa present continuous, tama? Then, let's proceed with past continuous. Past, okay? Okay na yan. Huwag nyo naintindihin yung PowerPoint. Okay, kung delay siya, naantay naman kasi nag-explain ako. Sabi ko sa inyo, focus. Okay, dapat you given your 100% on this review. Okay, dapat hindi tayo distracted. Kaya nga, please refrain comments. Okay, kung wala kayo sa mood mag-review, wag na kayong mangdamay. Okay, refrain from comments, unnecessary comments sa chat box. Kasi ako, personally, binabasa ko yan kasi yan yung communication ko kung nagigets ninyo. Hindi ako basta-basta nagpo-proceed ng wala akong feedback coming from you. Okay? So, past continuous. Others, they call that past progressive. Okay, past progressive. Okay? Now, ano ang formula dito? Ang formula sa past continuous, laging yung tatandaan ang continuous and progressive. ING yan. Okay? ING, yes. Subject, okay. Was or were, ay, ito na naman si was. Kasi nga past siya, di ba? Past. Kanina sa present, ang meron dyan is ang meron dyan is and are. Depende if the subject is singular or plural. Tama? Okay. Ngayon dito sa past continuous, dahil past nga siya, ang gagamitin nating linking verb dahil past was. Okay? Kapag ka, singular. Where, kapag ka, of course, plural, kasi past nga siya, may continuous, may progressive. Okay? Plus, ang kasunod niyan is verb ing. Gets? Gets po ba? Okay, yon. So, okay na tayo sa formula. Okay, subject. If the subject is singular, ganun lang. If the subject is singular, was. If the subject is plural, where. Bakit was and where this time, ma'am? Kasi past siya. Wait lang kayo sa condition. Dahil continuous siya, dapat ang kasunod niya is verb ing. Okay? Now, let me explain to you the condition, guys. Okay? Ano ba ang condition? Kailan natin ginagamit si past continuous? Kanina, si present continuous, ginagamit natin siya if the action is hashtag ATM. Okay? Pag may nakakita sa'yo, yun yung isasabihin. Okay? Ma'am, kailan naman si past continuous? Okay? Ginagamit natin si past continuous for the unfinished or ongoing action in the past plus the finished action. Okay? How is that? Okay, so for example, okay, sige, try to construct from time to time titingnan ko. Dalawang action yan last. Okay? Dalawang action na. Dalawa na yung nangyari. Okay? I was teaching English. So past, di ba? Sabi natin past. I, singular, so was ang gagamitin natin. Was plus verb ing. I was teaching English when you called. Lagi niyong tatandaan, meron na siyang salitang, ang palanda naman dito is when. Okay? Kasi we are referring to two actions. Tapos ang kasunod niya is also in the past tense, pero simple past lang. Okay, bakit? Ganito yan. There are two actions happen in the past, okay? Yung dalawang action na yun, parehas na in the past. Parang ganito yan eh. Let me give you a perspective of, hey, I'm calling you. I called you. Parang ganon. I called you. Okay? Sorry ha, hindi ko nasagot yung tawag mo. I was teaching English when you called. Nagtuturo ako ng English, tapos na, nung tumawag ka, tapos na rin. Nagigets niyo ko? Or in another explanation, two actions na interrupted ng isang action. Are we clear? Two actions interrupted by another action. No, bakit he is still? Don't use still. Wala naman yan sa formula. Okay. I was eating my dinner when you called. Dapat called. Kasi two actions happen in the past eh. So, ibig sabihin, naistorbo ko naistorbo ko sa pagkain, tapos na, pagkain ko kanina, nung tumawag ka, tapos na rin. Nagigets niyo ako? Okay, thank you so much, Daud. Okay, I was proposing my project. O, pwede naman. Pero again, it is clearer, okay, na ipakita natin that there are two actions, okay? Two actions interrupted by another action. So, tingnan niyo tong slide na to. Parang, ganito yan. Meron akong best friend. Ba't di mo ba sinasagot yung tawag ko kanina? Kanina. So, past siya. Tama? Parang ang ano, kasi I was teaching English when you called. Okay. Interrupted ako or may interrupt ako kung sinagot ko yung tawag mo. I was teaching English, tapos na, nung tumawag ka, tapos na rin yung pagtawag mo. Okay? I was listening to lecture. I was playing Mobile Legend when you called. Yan, pwede yan. I was drinking my coffee, so, diba, kulang. I was in a game. No, 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 Miss Ria Nicole. Please capitalize the I. If, please, nasa grammar tayo. I was. Dapat verb ing ang katapos, ang kasunod niyan. In grammar, we are very particular with the formula. Okay. Pwede naman, I was in a game. Pero, oh, yes, okay. I was playing na lang. I was playing. Okay. A game when you called. I was playing a mobile game. Okay. I was jogging when you no, I was jogging when you eating. No, it's wrong, Baron. Dapat ang kasunod ng when past tense. I was jogging when you eat. It doesn't make any sense. It's wrong in a concept. Okay? Thinking, mali po yung spelling ng thinking. Walang G dapat yan. I was thinking my future. So, dapat meron pang kasunod yan. Kasi nga, karamihan, kaya natin ginagamit yan, may isang past at may isang past continuous. I was teaching English when you called. Two actions interrupted by another action. I was the one. No, wrong. Please be strict on following the formula. Okay. Hindi naman palagi, pero ganun para lang mas ano, mas malinaw, 'di ba? Okay. Again, ang formula class, ang formula. I was wondering when ang kasunod, eto po uulitin ko. Tingnan niyo po. Okay? Okay, yes. Hangga't maaari, yes. Kailangan dalawa. Walang done. I was done. Wala namang kaano wala naman yung done dito eh. Sinabi ba natin na na subject plus was plus past tense of the verb? Hindi po. Ang sabi po natin sa past continuous subject, o I was, okay, eating. Tapos, ang kasunod dapat niyan is past, simple past. Okay, kailangan ba dalawang verb as much as possible? I was watching a movie when you texted me. Very good, Pamela. Okay, very good, Pamela. No, mali po. While driving, mali. Okay. You were doing a group work when he arrived. Very good, illustrissimo. Very good example. We, subject, plural, kaya where ang ginamit niya, doing plus verb ing, a group work when he arrived. Very good. I was driving a car when you called me. Okay, yes. I was driving. Tama to. Why are you not answering my call? I was driving when you called. Okay? Wag nang gagamit ng me, though it's a redundant, pero sige, consider natin yun kasi I na nga doon eh. Okay. May I ka na nga doon. Okay. Ang kasunod po ng when, okay, or ng since is past tense. Okay, hindi po pwedeng dalawang ing yan. Okay, I was sleeping. Instead of I was, isip pa kayo. She likes, ano yan? Ang layo. She was, okay, cooking dinner when the power went out. Very good. Okay, Darayagan. I was playing basketball when you texted me. Puro na lang cold. Iba naman. O, sige. Iba naman. I was eating dinner with my friends when the telephone rang. Tingnan nyo to, Okay. I was eating dinner with my friends when the telephone rang. Ang kasunod ng turn ng when, yun yung mga palanda klase na dalawang actions eh. Isang sentence lang pero alam nyo na may dalawang action. Interrupted kasi siya. Okay? Yung isang action interrupted by another action. Nung tumunog yung telepono, okay, parang nadisturbo mo yung pagkain namin ng mga kaibigan ko. Kumakain kami ng kaibigan ko, tapos na, kumakain. Okay, di ba ano yon? Pag kumakain, nangyayari, kumakain kami ng mga kaibigan ko nung tumawag ka. Paano mo nasabi na yung kumakain sa Tagalog, look at this in Tagalog, stop writing. Okay, stop muna. Focus dito sa sinasabi ko. Focus. I was shocked. Mali. Okay. Wala, hindi naman sinabi na past tense eh. Ang sabi natin, was or were, subject plus was or were plus verb ing. Okay? Okay, eto, good to, Kinto. Tingnan nyo. Si Kinto sabi niya, I was running in the park when you shouted. Wala nang me actually dito. Okay? Okay, punta muna kayo. Punta muna kayo sa slides. Focus muna. Stop writing. Okay, mali po ito. Eunice Mikua. Okay, kasi ang kasunod ng when dapat past tense. I was listening to my favorite music when I was driving. Okay. Hindi, dapat yan after ng when simple tense, simple past tense or past simple. I was reading a book when you called. Tama. We were walking when the dog crossed our path. Very good, Francisco. Yan. Mataas na yung ano mo, yung mga samples mo dito. Okay? So, punta muna tayo. Stop. Stop writing. At this time. Stop dun sa chat box. Punta tayo sa slides. Tingnan nyo Okay. Again, ulitin ko lang, ang past continuous, kaya inaano ko, may formula po siya. Ayan o, may formula. Okay, para siyang math. Di ba kapag sa math, kapag mali yung formula mo, mali na yung sagot mo. Talaga. So, ganun din sa grammar. Ganun din sa verb tenses. Meron siyang formula. Ano yung formula? Follow the formula. Okay? Subject, depende kung ang subject is plural or singular. Kapag singular, was. Kapag plural, were. Kasi tapos na, plus verb ing. Tapos ang kasunod dapat na action niyan, okay, yung when, tignan niyo yung when. Simple past, 'di ba? Call, called. Okay, rang, ring, rang, rang. Okay, simple past tense ang kasunod. Kasi gusto nating ipakita dito, okay, na may dalawa na yung actions niya. Kanina, 'di ba yung conditions, pa-isa-isa lang. Sa past continuous, dalawa na yung action niya. Two actions na interrupted. Most of the time, interrupted siya ng isang action. Kaya nga the perspective of, why are you not answering my call? I called you. You did not answer my call. Why? Oh, I was, yun yung mga example mo. Kung ikaw lang din naman yung tinatanong. Okay. I was watching a movie when you called. Okay, hindi kita nasagot. Nanonood ako. Okay. Interrupted ako nung isang action mo nung tumawag ka. O, tingnan mo nyo tong sentence number 2. Sabi ko, stop writing Okay, may problema talaga tayo sa, what you call this, following instructions. Was, where lang ba pwede dito? Yes, if we are talking about past continuous. Okay? Okay? Kaya nga siya, may iba't ibang aspect Okay? Kaya siya may iba't ibang aspect. Kasi iba't iba yung formula niya. Kasi iba't iba yung conditions na meron sila. Okay? Now, if we're talking about past continuous, was where lang po ba ang pwede dito? Was where. Actually, kulang ka pa illustration mo. Was where plus verb ing. Dapat, at ang kasunod nun is simple past. Okay. Kasi ang pinapakita natin dito, yung condition na unfinished. Okay, na may ongoing action siya. Two actions interrupted. Okay? Yes, pati yung when. Interrupted by another action. May dalawang action na siya dito. Kanina, okay, isa-isang action lang yung meron di ba? Dito dalawang action na. Tapos yung two actions, marami na yan sa mga susunod, paraging two actions. Paraging two or more actions siya. Action na siya. Okay. At dahil action, galaw yun, kilos yun. So, yun yung ginagamit natin. Okay. When distracted. Okay. Sabi ko sa inyo, ang kasunod ng when, simple past tense or past tense. Okay. Okay, punta ulit tayo. Stop writing ulit ha. Sabi ko, stop writing. Number 2. Okay, sa slides natin. I was eating dinner with my friends when the telephone rang. Tama yung formula. Nakasunod tayo sa formula. Hindi naman palaging I to, okay? Pinapakita lang natin dito na yung subject is singular. I was eating dinner with my friends when the telephone rang. Okay? Interrupted kami. Interrupted ako nung kasama ko yung mga kaibigan ko kanina na kumakain kami nung tumunog yung telepono. Okay, bakit sabi ng nanay mo, hindi mo sinasagot ang telepono. Bakit? Sabi ng nanay mo, I was eating dinner with my friends, mom, when the telephone rang. Okay, pwedeng hindi ko siya nasagot or pwedeng sinasabi niya lang na interrupted ako nung tumawag. Kasi nga ang pinapakita natin sa past continuous, two actions interrupted by another action. Okay. May dalawang actions na kasing nangyayari dito. Nagigets niyo po ako. Okay, ganun po yun. Okay, so ayan siya. Again, pag I, he, she, it, was. Okay. They were. Okay, palitan natin yung I. Gawin nating plural. They were. They were, kasi nga plural na siya. They were eating dinner with friends. Okay. Wala nang mic kasi inalis na nga natin yung I. When the telephone rang. Okay. So, na-interrupt yung pagkain nila ng dinner na kasama ang kanilang mga kaibigan nung tumunog ang telepono. Okay, mali natin, is that for an emergency? Or yung telepono na yan, ano yan, trabaho, di ba? Okay. Yes, good, Jaragan. Me and my dog. Again, okay? Sabi natin sa pronoun, ang me, hindi siya pwedeng maging subject. Hindi siya pwedeng maging subject kasi me in the personal pronoun, dapat ano siya, objective siya. Okay. My dog and I, pwede, ganon. Diba? Wala ngang where, was or where eh. Bakit? Kasi hindi mo may identify kung yan by singular or plural. Sabi ni dito ni John Asedera, me and my dog playing when the alarm rang. Hali. Me and my dog. Unang-una, me is not a subject. I dapat ang subject. Doon pa lang sa personal pronoun. Di ba? Doon pa lang sa pronoun, nadaanan na natin yan. Kaya alam mong hindi na tama yung constructions. Okay, okay lang naman yon, di ba? Plus, walang was or where. Bakit? You cannot identify kasi kung singular or plural ba siya. Right? Identify mo muna. They were playing basketball. They were playing basketball yesterday. Okay? O tapos, yesterday evening. O tapos, asan yung interruptions dyan? Asan yung unfinished dyan? Kasi kung tapos din naman na yung paglalaro nila ng basketball at isa lang naman yung actions na sinasabi natin, playing the basketball, why not says, they played basketball last night. Okay? Ang layo nyo na guys. Ang layo nyo na. I'm trying to be, explain it simple. Ang layo na. You take things complicated na. Bakit may R? Bakit may R, guys? Wala pong R sa formula kasi naka-past continuous tayo. Present continuous po yung they are. Bakit may he arrives? Wala po. Focus po tayo sa formula, guys. Ang formula. Tignan nyo po ito. Subject plus was and where. Wala pong R dapat akong nakikita dyan. Okay. Hindi, gano'n na lang talaga ako. Kasi nga, sapat. Okay. I do not know. I was still the boy. Okay, please. Kung gagawa tayo ng sentence, eto na nga oh, nandito na nga po sa slides yung formula oh. Sabi natin, subject plus was plus or were plus verb ing, but hindi na verb ing. I was reading a book when the phone rang. Very good. They were running in the park when it started raining. Started raining. When the rain poured na lang. Hindi yung raining kasi naka-verb ing pa din. No, she was cheating on you. She was cheating on you right now. On you right now. Class, follow the formula. Well, yung iba, you were. O, taas ng you were, asan yung verb ing? Diba po? Lagi niyo pong tatandaan. Lagi niyo pong tatandaan. Yan. They were playing when I arrived. Okay. Tuloy na natin to. Na ano na. Yeah. Ayun nyo, makinig kayo kasi. Okay. Makinig kayo. Ulitin ko ha. Madami lang mali. Nakakaano lang. Past continuous. Ulitin ko. Stop writing kasi. Sa pag-take ng board exam, or kahit anong exam, or kahit na may trabaho kayo, you need to follow instructions. Okay? Stop writing muna. Past continuous. Okay? Ulitin ko ah. Very strict po tayo sa grammar when it comes to formula. Para po siyang math, may formula. Ayan po yung formula. Naka-flash naman po sa PowerPoint. Ang formula po is subject. Okay. It happen to be yung mga example ko I, pero pwede yan natin gawing plural. Okay. Subject. Kapag ang subject is singular, okay, was. Okay. Kapag ang subject is plural, where. Okay, wala na dapat ibang kasunod yon kundi verb ing kasi we are referring to past continuous. Ngayon, okay na tayo sa formula. Ang kasunod niyan is when, ayan, tignan nyo, when. Actually, kung gusto nyo, yan, I was teaching English, pwede naman yon. Okay, when you call, when. Then, may when yan. The telephone rang. Okay, when you call. Ang kasunod niyan, simple past tense. Simple past tense. Bakit? Kasi ang condition po nito, dalawa na yung action. Dalawa na. Sabing stop writing eh. Dalawa na yung action. Okay. Since, okay, tingnan natin. Dalawa na kasi yung action. Okay? Ang sinasabi ko kanina pa, two actions happen in the past. Parehong action yun. Magkasama kasi yun eh, di ba? Two actions happen in the past. Okay? Magka-relate sila. Kumbaga, ano, hindi pwedeng mawala yung isang action kasi relate sila. Bakit hindi mo sinasagot yung tawag ko? Kasi I was teaching. Wag nang English. I was teaching when you called. I was teaching. Nagtuturo ako. Tapos na. Tinagalog ko na, di ba? Nagtuturo ako nung tumawag ka. Actually, I was interrupted by your tawag eh. By when you called eh. I was interrupted. Kasi gano'n naman yung gustong ipakita ni past continuous. Two actions happen in the past. Yung isang action na interrupt pa ng isang action. Okay. I was eating dinner with my friends when the telephone rang. Ibig sabihin lang yan siguro, ganito. I was interrupted doon sa konsepto ng kumakain kami ng kaibigan ko tapos na, ng dinner ng kaibigan ko tapos na yon. Two actions happen in the past. Nung tumunog ang telepono. Nung, 'di ba, noong tumunog tapos na rin ang telepono kasi trabaho yun. Okay. Tumunog yung telepono. Well, regardless kung sinagot niya or hindi, naistorbo sila. Okay. Hindi na really istorbo, interrupted sila nung pagkain nila ng dinner. Okay? And again, time and again, formula. Dapat may action. Natural kasi verb po ito. Ang verb po is salitang kilos at galaw. Salitang kilos at galaw. Okay? Okay na po. Okay? Etong number 2. I was eating dinner with my friends when the telephone rang. Gawin nating, bakit siya was? Kasi singular. Gawin nating plural. They. Okay, since they, ayun no, ang kasunod niya dapat, marami sila, plural sila, ang kasunod niya dapat, plural verb, where. They were eating dinner. Okay. With their friends. Okay, di ba? Reflexive pronoun naman yan. With their friends. When the telephone rang. Are we clear po? Okay. Next. The light went off. Okay. Bumabasa. While the kids were playing. Ito na naman yung isang action. Okay. The light went off. Simple past. Went. Okay. Off. While the the kids, plural. So, plural were plus verb ing. Okay po. Are we clear? Babantot ng mga sample. Okay. Mga pang chick boy ba dapat? Talaga ba? Edi good luck tayo sa Okay, nasa review po tayo. Wala po tayo sa klasa. Ayan siya, oh. Okay. Yung konsepto ng nasa past siya parehas. I was having dinner. Okay. Tapos, nung kumakain siya, bakit siya may X doon? Na-interrupt yung pagkain niya kasi tumunog yung telepono. Nakita niyo yung illustration? Okay. O, sabihin niyo, delay. Ayan po yung illustration, yung puti. I was having dinner. Have kasi, pwede yan. Verb ing. I was having, verb ing. Dinner. Kumakain tapos na, 'di ba? Kumakain ako nung tumunog ang telepono. When the telephone rang. Interrupted ako yung pagkain ko ng dinner. Kaya meron siyang, diyan, ah, X. So, nakikita nyo ba yung konsepto by seeing the illustration? Ganun po. Okay. Okay, next. The kids were playing. Tingnan nyo, the kids were playing. Nasa past siya. Okay. When the light went off. So, ibig sabihin, yung paglalaro tapos na, 'di ba, ng mga bata. Okay. Mga bata, so madami. Paglalaro ng bata, na-interrupt siya nung namatay yung ilaw. Namatay, tapos na rin. Two actions happen in the past, interrupted by another action. Kaya tayo gumagamit ng past continuous. Again, ano ulit ang formula ng past continuous? Subject plus was plus were plus verb ing. Okay po? Are we clear po? Mukhang hindi, pero nakalimang paliwanag na ako. Balikan niyo na lang po ulit 'to. Okay, she was plus verb ing, dapat cooking yan. Dapat cooking. Maling-mali po na cooks. Kasi was na nga eh. Diba? She cooks pwede, pero was, ang kasunod niyan, kung we are referring to past continuous, she, subject, plus was, plus verb ing. She was cooking. Okay, they were playing in the park yesterday. So, nasaan yung isang action? Kung kagahapon pa naman yung action, they played in the park. They played na lang in the park. Again, most of the time, ang past continuous, two actions siya. Dalawang action, dalawang verb po ang gagamitin. Kung isa lang din naman at naglaro sila sa park, why not saying they played? They played. Okay lang naman. No, hindi ako nai-stress. Okay, it's may hindi ako nai-stress. Okay, they were watching television or a movie when the power went out. Very good. Very good palapal. Okay, sana talaga ano nyo yan. Yan talaga yung sample nyo. So no need for the chat GPT or Google kasi kaya nga tayo nag-i-review, hindi tayo nag-i-review for the best chat GPT, hindi nyo magagamit yan. Okay. They were dancing when I sang. Interrupted ba siya? Hindi naman eh. Okay. Okay, so tapos na tayo sa present. Sa dalawang past. Kanina present, simple. Saka present, continuous or present progressive. Tapos na rin tayo sa past simple at past continuous. Okay? Then let's proceed with the present perfect. Okay. Makinig po muna bago tayo ganyan. Makinig po, makinig. Okay? Nangangamba ako kasi nasa verb pa lang tayo, medyo may pagkalito na on your part. Nakaka-ano lang, kaka-worry lang, kaya ganon. Okay. Present perfect at present perfect continuous. Makinig po. Okay. Kapag sinabi natin, sa English, kapag sinabi natin perfect, perfect na yan eh, nagdaan na. Okay. Ma'am, bakit hindi past? Eh, ganun nga sa English eh. Kaya nga natin siya inaaral eh. Meron talaga silang perfect doon. Ibig sabihin, tapos na din. Pero dito kasi, okay, bukod pa siya doon sa past tense. Tinry yan, sinubukan yan, bigyan ng counterpart sa Filipino, sa language natin, okay, o sa Tagalog. Yan yung perpektibo, imperpektibo, tsaka kontemplatibo. Di ba yung perpektibo natapos na? So for example, so we are referring verb, di ba? Pinag-uusapan natin dito yung salitang kilos, so verb or galaw, verb or pandiwa. So for example, laba. Okay, laba. Kapag ka-present, nangyayari ngayon sa kalukuyan, progressive ang term sa English or continuous, naglalaba. Okay. Si nanay ay naglalaba sa batis. So, nandun ka sa batis, nakita mo yung nanay mo naglalaba. Okay, di ba? Naglaba si nanay sa batis. Okay, perfectibo ang tawag doon. Okay? Pero kasi sa English, sa atin kasi tatlo lang, 'di ba? Pero sa English kasi, pag may dalawa ng actions, palagi na 'yon. Kaya yan dumadami. Kaya yan din yung rason kung bakit may past participle. Okay? Kaya dinadaanan natin yung irregular verbs. Okay? So, present perfect at present perfect continuous. Punta tayo sa formula. Okay. Ayan ang formula. Sabi natin, di ba, pag present, lagi natin kinoconsider ang subject. subject. Sa past, regardless kung ang subject mo is singular or plural, past tense, isa lang ang ginagamit. Okay. So, dito sa present perfect, subject, okay, kapag ka-singular, has. Kapag plural, have. Tapos, ang kasunod niya, past participle of the verb or V3. Okay, sa present perfect, ha? Dito naman sa present perfect continuous, again, may continuous na siya ulit, like may verb ing na ulit siya. Okay. Subject plus has or have, okay, plus been plus verb ing. Okay, lagi naman si continuous tsaka sa progressive, di ba, verb ing. Okay. Ulitin ko, ako kahit nakapikit, pwede yan. Pwede kong explain yan. Okay? Kahit nakapikit. Si present perfect, subject plus has or have, depende kapag ang subject is singular or plural, plus past participle of the verb or yung V3. Sa present perfect continuous, dahil perfect continuous na nga siya, perfect continuous, present, subject plus has or have, depende kung ang subject is singular or plural. Kung singular has, kung plural have, okay, plus been plus verb ing. Okay? Now, alam ko na yung formula. Okay? Kaya nga pag may nakita ako been tapos sinundan mo ng past participle, mali na agad. Hanap na ako. Pag may been doon, hanap na ako ng kasunod verb ing kasi formula pa lang. Alam na natin dapat. Okay? Hindi naman to nagbabago eh. Ito sabi ko nga pag nalaman nyo na. Okay? Hindi yan paiba-iba. Anyway, ano ang mga conditions kung kailan mo ginagamit to? Okay. Punta tayo ng example. Tayo. Ewan ko bakit may nagsusulat. Talaga naman yun ang ginagawa ng dog. Dapat may sense din. May konsepto ng senses din. Okay. Wait lang ha. Wait lang. Annotate tayo. Ayan. Effort sa pag-ano slide ulit, diba? Okay. So, for example, ako teacher. So, ang verb natin, kasi nasa verb tayo, diba? Ang verb natin is teach. Okay, teach. Tapos, ano yung past tense ng teach? Ha? Taught. Pero kasi, past participle. Okay? Pero verb ing, ano? Teaching. Okay? Sige. Para mas, sa inyo naman, sa aspect nyo, write. Write, wrote, written. Tama? Okay. Pero kasi sabi natin, verb ing. So, ang verb ing ng write is writing. Tama. Tama po ba? Wait lang po. Wait lang. Okay? Wait lang ha. Makinig po. Right. Okay. Sulat tayo. Gawa tayo ng, mag-construct tayo ng present perfect. Present perfect. So, pangalan. So, lagyan natin, for example, Paulo. Paulo. Paulo, ilan siya? Singular, di ba? So, has. Has, ano sabi? Verb na, naka past participle. So, Paulo has written his research paper. Okay, tama? Okay. Yan si present perfect. Okay, makinig po muna, please. Okay, please. Okay, sa present, perfect continuous tayo. Tumingin po muna sa slides. Okay, Paulo ulit. Paulo, ano yung sabi natin? Pag singular has. Okay, sige. Paulo has. Plus been, di ba? Paulo has been. Ano yung kasunod? Verb ing. Has been writing. Okay, kasi verb ing, di ba? His research paper. Okay. Nagigets po ako? So, nag-construct tayo. Ganito din kami. Nag-construct tayo sa present perfect. Paulo has, ay sorry, mali yung spelling ko. Hindi ko man na sinabi. Has written, okay, his research paper. Paulo has been writing his research paper. Okay? So, formula-wise, tama tayo. Nasundan natin yung formula. Tama ng present perfect and present perfect continuous. Okay? Kasi sa present perfect continuous, singular si Paulo, kaya has. Kaya has ang ginamit natin. Plus verb ing, plus past participle of the verb, right? Wrote, written. Dito verb ing. Kaya Paulo plus has, singular, plus been, plus verb ing, writing his research paper. Now, ma'am, ano po bang pinagkaiba ng present perfect sa present perfect continuous? Ano po bang pinagkaiba? Importante to, okay? Again, sabi ko sa inyo, pag may continuous or progressive, dalawa na yung action yan. So, for example, Paulo has been writing his newspaper. Dadagdagan natin yan. Para lang mas malinaw sa inyo. Since last October. Liitin natin. Dapat liliit to. Makinig kayo makinig. Last October. Okay. Sabi natin, alisin ko lang yung period para hindi, nakikita niyo to? Sabi niyo na wag muna magsulat eh. Okay. Ba't na naman may I? Okay. Ba't na naman may I? Paulo and I have. Okay. Have written. Research paper. Parang kulang, di ba? Makinig po muna ha. Makinig. Okay. Paulo has written his research paper. Okay. Paulo has been writing his research paper since last October. Kasi po, ito na naman, yung konsepto ng dalawa sa continuous palaging ganito. Ibig sabihin, dito sa present perfect continuous, ang konsepto po is, si Paulo, action is started, kaya nga siya perfect, started in the past, okay, and still continue, nagpa-progress siya hanggang ngayon. So si Paulo, nagsusulat ng research paper niya, simula November hanggang ngayong April, nagsusulat pa din siya. Kaya ang gamit nun is present perfect continuous. Are we clear? Okay. Action started in the past, nagsimula in the past, kaya siya perfect, at nagko-continue siya in the present. Present perfect continuous. Ganun po ang concept nito. Okay? May past and present. Yun yung tinatawag natin aspect. Okay? Yun yung tinatawag nating aspect. Okay? At dahil doon, meron siyang formula. makikita naman natin. Ibig sabihin, hanggang ngayon si Paulo ay nagsusulat pa rin ng kanyang research paper. It so happen na sinimulan niya nung last October 2024 hanggang ngayong April 2025, nagsusulat pa din siya. So, sa present perfect continuous. Now, ano naman po si present perfect? Si present perfect, recently natapos. Okay? Katatapos niya lang. So, for example, nagpasahan sila ng research noong April. Katatapos niya lang. Paulo has written his research paper. Are we clear po? Are we clear po? Ito na yung technique. Ayan na nga. Ayan na yung ma'am. May tanong dito. Ma'am, ma'am, dapat po ba ma'am mabanggit yung period of time kay present perfect? Actually, ito na yun. Okay? Yung sinasabi ko, ito na yun. Paano ko nalaman? Okay? Ito na nga yung sinasabi ko yung period of time eh. Kailan natin ginagamit si present perfect continuous? Kapag ang period of time yan, kapag ang action nagsimula in the past, kaya siya perfect. Di ba sabi ko kanina pa, perpektibo. Sa English grammar, may tinatawag silang perfect. Tapos na, nangyari na. Okay? So, nagsimula nang magsulat si Paulo. Okay, nung last October siya pa. Pero yung action na yun, yung pagsusulat ni Paulo na yun, yung verb na pagsusulat, yung writing, started in the past at hanggang ngayon in the present nagko-continue. Kaya Paulo has been writing his new paper since last October. Last October niya pa sinimulan yung pagsusulat niya. Hanggang ngayon nagsusulat pa din siya. That's the concept, that's the timeline na sinasabi ninyo sa present perfect continuous. Sa present perfect naman, currently, tapos na. Okay, nangyari na. Nagigets po ako. At makikita nyo po yan, yung mga, may mga, ano nyo, parang tapos na pero tuloy-tuloy. Pag tapos na hindi natin tinatapos. Ang ibig ko pong sabihin, yung action, hindi pa nga siya tapos eh. Nagsimula lang siya in the past. Okay. Joanne has been texting me since last week. O hanggang ngayon, tinetext ka. Ang tagal naman mag-text ni Joanne. Okay. Pwede naman yon. Pero yung, kung tama, hanggang ngayon nagte-text, gamitin natin ang iba. Communicating. Okay. Yes, very good. But yung he, dapat naka-small letter lang siya. Hindi naman siya ano. Okay, very good. Illustrissimo. Nagigets niyo po ako. Stop writing. Stop. Meron pa akong papakitang mga example. Stop. Punta tayo sa slides po. Okay. Annotate. Okay. Annotate. Delete. So, okay. Tingnan nyo. Ay. Okay. Next. Ayan. Kailan natin ginagamit ang present perfect? Last slides lang po. To emphasize the completion of event in the recent past. So, for example, I have, okay, written the politics essay. Completed na yung event. Okay. I have taught. Okay. Kasi nga, naka ano siya, past participle of the verb. I have taught English to many learners. Okay. Ongoing events or activity which started in the past and still continue up until now. I have been writing the politics essay. Ongoing yung activity. Hanggang ngayon, nagsusulat ka pa rin. So, another example. Tingnan nyo tong slides na to. Franz, okay, si Franz, has kasi nga singular lang. Okay, isa lang si Franz. Has plus been. Franz has been playing saxophone since he was 10 years old. Si Franz ay 25 years old na. So hanggang ngayon, okay, tumutugtog pa din siya ng saxophone. Nagsimula nga yung pagtutugtog niya ng saxophone nung 10 years old siya. At 25 years old na siya. Ibig sabihin, yung action is started in the past at nagko-continue hanggang ngayon. Kaya in the past siya, kaya siya perfect. Tapos kaya siya present perfect continuous. Nagko-continue siya up to this now, present continuous. Chrissy and Agatha, so plural na siya, di ba? So ano nang gagamitin ko? Have. Chrissy and Agatha have been learning English since July. So since July, ano na ngayon? So ibig sabihin mag-iisang taon na silang nag-aaral ng English na nagsimula nung July. Hanggang ngayon, nag-aaral pa rin sila. Okay? So, dito naman sa present perfect, for example, Isaac, singular, has. Okay? Visited London for 5 times. Completed yung event. Are we clear? Are we clear po? Okay. Since last night. Ano naman yung, kung kanina, ang pananda is when, di ba? Doon sa past continuous, when. Tas interrupted ang isang action. Dito naman, since. Okay? Makikita mo, since last July. Okay? Actually, kahit walang since, okay? Pwede mo namang tapusin, for example, Julian has been teaching verbal reasoning. Okay? Since yesterday. Very good, Quinto. Okay? Very good. So, hanggang ngayon, nagtuturo pa rin ako ng verbal reasoning. Very good. Okay? Yung action ko started yesterday hanggang ngayon. Very good. Okay? So, well, kaya nga tayo nagre-review. Kasi kung sobrang alam niyo na 'to, hindi na sana kayo nag-review, 'di ba? Kasi alam niyo naman na pala, eh. Okey. So, maliwanag na po tayo sa present perfect continuous. Grabe, 30 minutes, ha? Okay, so okay lang 'yan. So, meron na tayong 6 doon sa 12 tenses. So, may 6 pa. Pero okay lang 'yan kasi yung future naman, yung bandang dulo, hindi naman madalas gamitin 'yan. Pero sige, daanan pa rin natin just in case. Okay. Nagbabasa ako ng nasa chat. Okay, good. Wala talaga kasi nagbabasa lang ako. Kailangan ba pati pagbabasa ko sa chat may sounds? Kayo talaga. Okay. Next. Okay, balikan nyo na lang tong video na to kung hindi pa rin nagigets. Ano ba yan? Yan, ayan siya, oh. Diba? Ma'am, bakit ganon? Ang sinasabi mo, you, I, you, where, we. Tapos yung mga example mo, mga pangalan. Kasi pronouns yung sinasample ko. Pangalan talaga, nouns. Ito, mga pronouns na yan. Kaya nga tayo doon nag-umpisa eh. I, you, we, they were. Okay, have. He, she, it, has. Okay. Future. Simple. Okay na tayo. Okay na, stop na. Stop. Ang susulat pa sa chat box, di makakapasa. Sige. Okay, kasi 'pag tinitingnan ko inquiries, eh. So, tina-try kong i-accommodate yung mga inquiries natin. So, future simple. So, tapos na tayo sa present simple, past simple, dito naman future simple. Kasi present, past, future. Di ba yun yung time? So, future simple. Sa future simple, para siyang past. Bakit? Regardless kung singular or plural, will pa din yun. Okay, so for example, subject plus will plus base form of the verb. Okay, salitang ugat, di ba kung aanuhin natin? Yan yung formula, format. Pwede rin sa future simple ang subject plus going to plus base form of the verb. Okay? Okay. Ano naman ang kondisyon para gamitin natin ang future, ang simple future? First is to express future action. Class, pwede bang 3 minutes ano lang ako, washroom lang ako, ha? Tawag lang ng kalikasan, wait lang.